Good morning, everyone. Coming to you live from my house. We just finished our men's ministry this morning, and instead of going to the church office to shoot the video and then bring it back home anyway to have to upload it, just shooting it from here. So that's why you see things looking a little different. But that being said, is hopefully this is the last time we have to do that because the trenchers for our internet are coming this morning and they should be done everything by tomorrow, and then we just wait for Shaw to run the lines and we're good to go. So hopefully probably not by this weekend, but hopefully next week everything will be up and ready to go, which means that as of the 29th we'll be live streaming our service with proper technology and with proper quality, so it'll be really, really encouraging. Looking forward to that. Let me just update you on our board meeting and what's been happening. Obviously, with cases of COVID kind of spiking in Banff the last number of days, we've been trying to figure out what's a responsible response to that, and what are we going to do. And so everyone that you talk to has a slightly different opinion, and maybe a wildly different opinion. And we certainly understand that it's not just cut and dry and real simple. So we wanted to give it serious consideration and really talk it through and see what we thought was the best way to care for anybody that calls Banff Park Church their home. And so what the decision has been made is that the next 3 Sundays, so that's this week, the 22nd, then the 29th, and then the 6th of December, that those 3 Sundays are going to be totally virtual. So we won't have the building open Sunday morning for those 3, but they will be available online. Now, like I had just mentioned, this Sunday we won't be able to go live, so we'll record the service on Saturday, probably Saturday evening, something like that, and then it will be able to be accessed Sunday morning at 10:30, just like when we were shut down in March. So you'll be able to see that, and then the services after that will be live streamed. So you can go to our YouTube page. So if you go to YouTube and just search Banff Park Church, or you can go right to banffparkchurch.com and click on the teaching page, and then there's a YouTube link that you just click and it'll take us right there to your page. So that's how that will work. So we'll do those 3 Sundays virtual and see what happens in that interim. And then we have a board meeting we've bumped it up to the December 9th. So after that service on the 6th, then on the 9th we'll meet and we'll see where things are at again. This way you know what to expect, and rules aren't changing between every Sunday, but that you just know, here's what's happening the next 3 weeks. This is how you can connect and stay connected with the church. Now, that being said, all of us at the board meeting, like, we all talked about the importance of meeting together and how we just long for it. And so especially over these next 3 weeks, my challenge to you is that while we're not meeting in person, there are many things happening that you can still connect with. We have our men's Bible study. We have a couple of different women's Bible studies. We have a women's prayer time on Friday morning. There's now a couples study that we're doing on Monday evenings. So there's all kinds of ways that you can be involved. I understand it's through Zoom, and that's not the same, and that's not our long-term plan, but it is something that is available to you. So it's not like we're just going to go virtual and then nothing else will happen. We're still trying to connect as much as we can. Also, let me encourage you with this, is I love to connect with people, right? And so this is a hard thing for me. And so if it's hard for you too, I would really encourage you, is what you can do is just grab the church directory and just look through it and see a name and go, man, I haven't seen that person in a little while. I just gonna call them and see how they're doing. And whether that's a 10-second phone call or you end up having a conversation for 10 minutes, it can be a really good thing just to connect and say, hey, how are you doing? I know things are a little bit weird right now, and can I pray for you, and what's happening in your life? And just be really intentional with trying to connect with people where you can. So that's what we're having. Lunch to go on Tuesdays will still happen. There's some slight tweaks that we're going to make. So if you know of people that still need some food and just have that tangible aspect of we can help them with this, that still will be happening. So they can still come by the church at Tuesday 12 to 1. We'll have that sorted out. Last little bit of info is this Sunday we were going to have you drop off any Operation Christmas Child boxes that you had, and then we were gonna get them sent off. So we was still uh, that will still sort of happen. So even though service will be virtual, feel free to drop off your box in between 12 and 1 o'clock on Sunday. And then there'll be someone at the church to make sure that when you drop it off, they'll put it inside and make sure it's safe, and then we'll get them all together. And then on that Sunday morning, we'll still have a time of prayer over our virtual service for those boxes as well. So that's all for now. I'll keep you up to date as much as I can. But let me just end with this. If you're disappointed that we are going virtual the next 3 weeks, we understand where you're coming from. We do. And please feel free to reach out to me if you'd like to discuss some of those things, or if you have ideas of what we could be doing in the meantime. We're trying to balance everything as best we can, and ultimately your spiritual health is our primary concern, and so we're trying to do things as creatively as we can in these days. So know that you're loved and that you're cared for and that you're prayed for. Know that if you call Banff Park Church your home, that there's a group of people on our board that love you and are praying for you and care for you. So if there's anything we can do, please let us know. I do hope you have a good week and look forward to virtually connecting with you as the saints, and then looking forward to the future again when we all get together again. And of course, I think all of us are very eager for the day where there's no more kind of these rules and regulations, and we can just gather together and we can hug each other and pray for one another and those types of things. And we eagerly await that together. But remember to just be loving and kind to each other and support each other as best we can in these days. So we'll look forward to connecting with you when the next time comes again, and I'll give you as up-to-date information as I can as soon as I can. All right, have a great day. Bye-bye.